Let's not forget about the rich cultural tapestry that shapes the lives of Nigerian women. From the colorful festivals to the intricate traditional attire, Nigerian culture is a vibrant celebration of heritage and identity. They're rocking their Ankara prints with fierce confidence while breaking down gender stereotypes and advocating for equality. Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into some of the most intriguing taboos and strange facts from Nigeria that you won't believe exist. Nigeria's got stories, ancient beliefs, superstitions that'll make you laugh, and cultural quirks that'll make you say, "Wait, seriously?" So buckle up because we're about to take a deep dive into the heart of Nigerian culture.
Now, let's talk about twins in Nigeria. In many cultures, twins are seen as a blessing, right? Double the joy, double the trouble. But in some parts of Nigeria, twins hold a special, almost mystical place in society. Historically, some communities believed that twins possessed supernatural powers. Even today, twins are celebrated in many Nigerian cultures with special ceremonies, rituals, and unique names. It's a fascinating blend of tradition and belief that makes Nigeria so unique.
Now, this next topic is a bit heavier, a bit more serious. We're talking about the Osu caste system, a traditional practice primarily found among the Igbo people of southeastern Nigeria. This system, rooted in ancient religious practices, has unfortunately led to discrimination and social exclusion for generations. While efforts are being made to eradicate this discriminatory system, its legacy continues to cast a shadow on the lives of many Nigerians.
All right, let's lighten the mood a bit. In some parts of Nigeria, eating in public, especially on the street, is considered rude and disrespectful. It's seen as a private act that should be enjoyed in the comfort of your home or with close company. So if you want to avoid those awkward stares from the locals, keep this in mind.
Chapter 4. Whistling at night. Calling all the spirits? Imagine this. It's a dark moonlit night in Nigeria. You pucker your lips, ready to whistle a happy tune. And then you remember, don't whistle at night. In many Nigerian cultures, whistling at night is a big no-no. Legend has it that whistling after dark attracts unwanted attention, spirits, ghosts, and all sorts of supernatural beings. So if you find yourself in Nigeria after sunset, maybe stick to humming or singing softly to yourself.
Chapter 5. Pointing at a grave, a sign of disrespect. In many cultures, cemeteries are seen as sacred places, where we pay our respects to those who have passed on. In Nigeria, there's one particular gesture you want to avoid, pointing at a grave. It's considered highly disrespectful to point directly at a grave, as it's seen as a disturbance to the deceased. So, when visiting a cemetery in Nigeria, remember to be mindful of your gestures. Show respect for those resting in peace.
Chapter 6. Love across borders, intertribal marriage in Nigeria. Love can sometimes be a complicated matter, especially when it comes to intertribal marriages. Nigeria is a melting pot of over 250 ethnic groups, each with its own unique traditions, languages, and customs. In certain communities, marriages between members of different tribes might be met with resistance or even outright disapproval. It's often rooted in a desire to preserve cultural heritage and family lineages.
All right, let's talk about hands. In many Nigerian cultures, the left hand is considered, shall we say, impure. It's the hand traditionally used for, well, let's just call them bathroom duties. Using your left hand for things like greeting, eating, or handing objects is seen as disrespectful and unhygienic. So if you want to make a good impression, stick to your right hand.
Now, let's talk about something that's universal: respect for elders. In Nigeria, respecting your elders isn't just good manners, it's deeply ingrained in the fabric of society. It's a beautiful tradition that highlights the importance of experience, wisdom, and the intergenerational bonds that hold communities together.
All right, fashionistas, this one's for you. In Nigeria, black is a color that's often associated with mourning, loss, and remembrance. It's customary to wear black during funerals and mourning periods to show respect for the deceased. So if you're attending a funeral or a somber occasion in Nigeria, black is the appropriate dress code.
Chapter 10. The Sound of Silence. Women and Whistling. In certain cultures, it's considered inappropriate for women to whistle. It's seen as unladylike and even disrespectful. The origins of this belief are a bit murky, but it's thought to be connected to traditional ideas about femininity and decorum. So, if you're a woman in Nigeria, you might want to save the whistling for the shower or a private karaoke session.
Chapter 11. Nighttime chores, sweeping away more than just dust. Sweeping at night is considered taboo in certain cultures. The belief is that sweeping after dark sweeps away good luck, prosperity, and even the souls of family members who have passed on. So, if you're in Nigeria, it's probably best to wait until morning for that quick sweep.
Chapter 12. Life and Loss. Pregnant Women and Funerals. In many Nigerian cultures, pregnant women are advised against attending funerals. It's believed that doing so could expose the unborn child to negative spiritual energy, or even lead to complications during pregnancy. It reflects the deep respect for life in its various stages.
Chapter 13. Sacred creatures, animals off limits. Nigeria is a land teeming with diverse wildlife, from majestic elephants to colorful birds. Certain animals are considered sacred or taboo to kill in Nigerian cultures. For example, the python is revered in some communities as a symbol of power and good fortune. Harming a python is believed to bring bad luck. These beliefs highlight the intricate relationship between humans and nature in Nigerian culture.
Chapter 14. A midnight dip bathing after dark. Bathing at night is considered taboo in certain cultures. The belief is that it can attract spirits or even lead to illness. It's thought that the cool night air combined with water can make one more susceptible to spiritual influences or health problems. So, if you're in Nigeria, it's probably best to wait until morning for that refreshing dip.
Chapter 15. Shaking Things Up. Greetings across genders. In Nigeria, physical contact, especially between men and women, is often approached with a degree of caution and respect. In many cultures, it's not customary for men and women to shake hands, especially in formal settings or when meeting for the first time. Instead, a simple nod of acknowledgement, a warm smile, or a verbal greeting is often considered more appropriate. It's a gesture that should be reserved for close friends or family members.
Alright, nail biters and manicure enthusiasts, this one's for you. Cutting nails at night is considered taboo in certain cultures. The belief is that it can attract bad luck, spirits, or even shorten one's lifespan. So if you're in Nigeria and your nails are looking a bit ragged, it's best to wait until daylight to give them a trim. It's like that old superstition about breaking a mirror, but instead of 7 years of bad luck, it's something far more ominous.
Let's talk fashion again, shall we? We've already discussed the significance of black clothing in Nigeria, but what about red? In many cultures, red is associated with passion, vitality, and even danger. In some traditional ceremonies, red attire is worn to signify importance or to ward off evil spirits. So, if you're looking to make a statement or add a touch of cultural flair to your wardrobe in Nigeria, consider incorporating a splash of red.
Alright, karaoke kings and shower singers, this one's for you. Singing at night, especially certain types of songs, is considered taboo in certain cultures. The belief is that it can attract unwanted attention, disturb the peace, or even summon spirits. So if you're feeling musically inspired after dark in Nigeria, maybe stick to humming softly to yourself, or listening to some pre-recorded tunes.
Let's talk about food again, shall we? Specifically, a food that's a breakfast staple for many around the world: eggs. In some parts of Nigeria, eggs are surrounded by a unique set of beliefs, especially when it comes to women. In certain cultures, it's considered taboo for women, particularly young girls, to eat eggs. The belief is that doing so could lead to promiscuity, infertility, or even bad luck.
Alright, let's end our journey through Nigerian taboos with one last whistle-related superstition. In some parts of Nigeria, it's considered taboo to whistle inside the house. The belief is that doing so can attract bad luck, financial hardship, or even domestic disputes. So, if you're in Nigeria, it's best to keep your whistling skills under wraps.
Nigeria, my friends, is a country bursting with life, culture, and more jollof rice than you can shake a stick at. With over 250 ethnic groups, it's a melting pot of traditions, languages, and experiences. But beyond the vibrant dances and infectious music lies a story of resilience, ambition, and the unwavering spirit of Nigerian women. They are the backbone of their families, the heart of their communities, and a force to be reckoned with on the global stage. So, buckle up as we explore the captivating world of Nigerian women, shattering stereotypes and celebrating their incredible journeys. Now let's talk education. You know what they say, educate a woman, and you educate a nation. And trust me, Nigerian women are taking that to heart. Gone are the days where education was seen as a luxury. Nigerian women are breaking down barriers and smashing glass ceilings armed with textbooks and a thirst for knowledge. From primary school to higher education, they're enrolling in droves, proving that education is the key to unlocking their full potential. And it's not just about getting a degree and calling it a day. Nigerian women are using their education to fuel their entrepreneurial spirits, starting businesses, and driving innovation across various industries. They're becoming doctors, lawyers, engineers, and everything in between. Hold up. Did you think we were done talking about their careers? Nah, fam, we're just getting started. Nigerian women aren't just entering the workforce, they're dominating it. We're talking about women like Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, the boss lady running the World Trade Organization. Or how about Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, the literary queen who's captivating readers worldwide with her powerful storytelling. From healthcare to technology, politics to entertainment, Nigerian women are making their mark in every field imaginable. They're CEOs, entrepreneurs, scientists, artists, and so much more. They're not afraid to roll up their sleeves, work hard, and show the world what they're made of. Section 4. Cultural Threads, Tradition, and Modernity. Now let's not forget about the rich cultural tapestry that shapes the lives of Nigerian women. From the colorful festivals to the intricate traditional attire, Nigerian culture is a vibrant celebration of heritage and identity. But here's the thing. Nigerian women aren't defined solely by tradition. They're masters at balancing their cultural heritage with modern aspirations. They're rocking their Ankara prints with fierce confidence while breaking down gender stereotypes and advocating for equality. They understand the importance of preserving their roots while embracing progress and change. It's this beautiful blend of tradition and modernity that makes Nigerian women so unique and inspiring. Section 5. Navigating Challenges, Celebrating Triumphs. Now let's get real for a second. The journey for Nigerian women isn't always a walk in the park. They face their fair share of challenges, from gender inequality to limited access to resources. But here's the thing about Nigerian women, they're resilient. They don't back down from a challenge. They rise above adversity, using their voices to advocate for change and create a better future for themselves and generations to come. And you know what? They're making progress every single day. More girls are getting educated, more women are shattering glass ceilings, and the fight for gender equality is gaining momentum. Section 6. A future painted with promise. So what's the takeaway from all of this? The future of Nigerian women is brighter than ever. With their unwavering determination, infectious optimism, and commitment to creating a more just and equitable world, they're an inspiration to us all. They're proving to the world that when you empower women, you empower entire communities and even nations. So let's hear it for the incredible women of Nigeria. Keep shining, keep rising, and keep making the world a more vibrant and hopeful place. And that's our show for today. Stay tuned for more inspiring stories from around the globe. Peace out.